Hello everyone, in today's video we are going to see how to create ASP.NET Core web application using .NET SDK and also how to use Visual Studio Code as an editor to work on ASP.NET Core web application. Let's get started. First things first, let us install the latest version of .NET SDK version. Just go to .NET.com Microsoft/download page. I will be mentioning this link in the description of the video. And then download the .NET SDK version depends on your OS. And my Windows is running on 64-bit version, so I am downloading this .NET SDK 64. If you are using other than 64 version, you can click on this all .NET 6.0 downloads, and there you can get all the available versions. So now let us install .NET SDK. So go to downloads, just double click and click on install. It asks for permission, just say yes. Installation process is very simple, and just we need to click on install, then it automatically install everything. So the installation was successful. Now just close this. To confirm the .NET SDK installation, just open command prompt and use the command .NET. So open command and here just type .NET and you will be seeing the result like this. And here you can see that usage .NET, and after that we have the options. Here under the options we have all these possible values, like you can use -h for the help or -help. So .NET -h, then we get all the available commands that we can use. So we have installed .NET SDK 6.0 version. Here you can see the same thing, .NET SDK 6.0 version. Here you can see the SDK commands which are very useful. The first one is add. To add any NuGet package or reference to the .NET project, we use the add. Build. To build the .NET project, we can use the .NET build command. And then we have very important command, that is new. So in order to create any .NET project or adding any new file to the existing project, we can use the new command. And the same way, here we have the run command to run the .NET application. So now let us create our first ASP.NET Core web application using .NET SDK. We are under the C users CodeWellTech, my username. So I am going to move to the ASP.NET Core folder that is I have already created on my desktop. CD desktop, then the ASP.NET Core. And now let us use the command .NET. We are going to create the new project. So new, and then we are going to create web application. So web app -o. I give the name ASP.NET Core web app. You can give the any name that you want. Then press enter. Welcome to .NET 6.0. So the project creation is completed. Now let's go to our folder ASP.NET Core. A directory created with the name ASP.NET Core web app that we have given. Here we have all the project files, and under the pages we know that we will be having all the views, and also under the shade we have layout.cshtml, and all the required files are there. So in order to run the application, we need to move to the folder where we have the solution files. So let's go to this ASP.NET Core web app that we have given name. So cd, and to build and run the application we need to use the command .NET run. It is building the application. So here you can see that application started, and if you would like to cancel it, we can use the command Ctrl+C to shut down. Now the application is running and listening to this address. So just copy this address and go to the browser, any browser that you want, just paste the URL, press enter. There we go. Now we have our first ASP.NET Core web application up and running. Home, privacy. So it is working as expected. Now let us see how to use Visual Studio Code as an editor to work on ASP.NET Core web application or any .NET application. Just minimize this, and I am going to shut down this. We know that to shut down or cancelling we can use the Ctrl+C command. Press Ctrl+C. Then it is going to stop. You can see here application is shutting down. So just close this command prompt I am sure you have already installed Visual Studio Code on your machine. Otherwise, just go to download page of Visual Studio Code and install the Visual Studio Code version, depends on your OS. I have already installed Visual Studio Code on my machine, so I am going to open the Visual Studio Code. So I have Visual Studio Code opened. Now to open our project, just click on File, Open Folder, and we have the project on the desktop. So go to Desktop and select ASP.NET Core Web App, select Folder. So here we have the project at the left side. To run this application from the Visual Studio Code, just click on Terminal, select New Terminal, and here we can select command prompts, like you can select PowerShell or even command prompt, anything. So I am good with command prompt. We are already in the folder of ASP.NET Core Web App. So here we can just use the command .NET run. There we go. Now the application is started and it is listening to the localhost 7189. Just press the control and just click on this link and it is going to launch the browser. And here we have the welcome page. So click on privacy or home. So it is very cool, right? And Visual Studio Code is very light version compared to the Visual Studio. So I recommend it to use the Visual Studio Code. Now let us see how to make the code changes and see them live. So let's go to pages and just open index.cshtml. Here instead of welcome, let's say hello ASP.NET Core. Save it, just go to the browser and refresh. Still we don't see the changes that we made, right? So to see the changes that we made dynamically, we need to just use the command .NET watch run. So let's stop this, Control C for stopping, CLS. So this time I am going to use the command .NET watch run. So instead of just .NET run, we are going to use .NET watch run. Just press enter. So now you can see that watch hot reload enabled for a list of support edits. So whenever we make the changes, it automatically reload the project. And as always, build will start the building and we use the run command, so it will build the project and it will launch it. It's going to launch the application now. See, this time you can see hello ASP.NET Core. Now let us make some change. Come here, web application, and let me minimize these to see the changes live. I am going to just save it. There we go. Here you can see that it is just again watching file changed. The file changed is index.html and hot reload of changes succeeded. And here you can see the change hello ASP.NET Core web application. So this way we can make the changes and see them live dynamically. Again is hello ASP.NET Core. Now let us see some of the very useful extensions of Visual Studio Code that you required while working on .NET applications. So Ctrl+Shift+X for extension section and then search for C# or C# and select the first extension, and this is powered by OmniSharp, and click on install. It is one of the very useful extensions with many features like intelligence, syntax highlighting and debugging support and other features. So the installation is completed. So we need to reload this Visual Studio Code window. Just close this and open again. So now we have reloaded Visual Studio Code. Just open program.cs and here we have the app.run, right? So here app is nothing but the object. Here just type app dot, then it will give us all the available methods on app object, right? So it gives us the intelligence. And similarly go to index.cshtml and here we have the view data, right? Just type view and press Ctrl space the way we use the command in Visual Studio. Then it gives us all the available methods or classes or anything that start with view. So right? And the next useful extension is material icon theme. Here you can see that I have already installed it, so it shows the type of the file. So C# and this is configuration file which is JSON file, so it's a JSON icon. So the same way if you open this www.root file where we are going to have all the libraries like Bootstrap, CSS, so it will give us all the CSS icons. and for the JS it will show the JS icon, and here you can see that JS icon. So to install the material theme icon, just Ctrl Shift X, open the extensions, and here you can simply type material icon theme. So you can install it. I have already installed it. And another useful extension is Peacock. So most of the times we will be working on front end and back end applications parallelly. So in that case, if you would like to differentiate the Visual Studio Code instance, then it is very useful. Installation completed. Now just use the command Ctrl Shift P, or even you can click on this view. Peacock change to a favorite color, and then here we have Angular red, Azure blue, JavaScript yellow. So let's say I use Angular red for this, and if you open another instance, new window, where we are going to work on front-end applications, now we can easily differentiate that Visual Studio Code with the red color menu bar is .NET Core application, and without color is normal front-end applications. So this way the Peacock extension is very useful. I hope this video is helpful to you, and if it is helpful to you, then please hit the like button and also subscribe to my channel. Thank you for watching.